PlayThru's registration feature lets you create one page where anyone can go and sign up for your event, including golfers, non-golfers, and sponsors. While registering, if you choose to collect payments, they can also pay the associated fees. As the organizer, you get to also then keep tabs on anyone who registers and any payments made. When you're ready, with one button, seamlessly push the golfers directly over to the PlayThru scorecard. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your registration page. Let's get started. Open up any event from your dashboard and then navigate over to the registration section or the registration tab. By default, it's turned off. As soon as you click this button though, you'll see a list of features that'll help you create the registration page and will give you the ability to manage all of the participant registrations. So the left-hand column here, this is where you're going to enter in all your event details, including the event description. If you want to upload an image of a past event, you can do that here. And then you can also enter in the course information of where you're playing. All of this information will appear on the registration page when you get there. In the right-hand column, this is where you're going to see your registration page link. You'll see a snapshot view of how many people have registered and how much money was collected. And below that are the registration options. So think of these as the ways that people can actually register for your event. And you're going to want to create one of these options for each way. So for example, we have a registration option for one single golfer to sign up and included a price there. People can also register for 4 golfers at one time if they choose to, and then the associated price there. And then dinner only, and we also have whole sponsors as the registration option. Below that, you can enter in values that you want. If you're collecting skins and mulligans, you can enter in the values there. And then below that is where you can set up and connect your bank account. We've got another video that walks you through that process, but if you want to be able to collect payments and show pricing on the registration options, you need to have a bank account connected. Otherwise, you can use this feature for free. You just won't be able to collect any payments. So now that we've got our registration options built out and all our event details set up, we can click over here into the registration page. So this is what the page will look like. At the top, we've got the logo, then the event name, you've got your course name and the address for that. This is where the image will appear along with the event details. Below that is where you've got your registration options. So like you saw on the previous screen, single golfer, foursome, dinner only, whole sponsors. So if I want to sign up one golfer, I can do test golfer, and I can give him a name or her a name at email.com. And then I can also enter in any sort of notes for the event organizer, whether it's like I need a vegan dinner option or I want to start on hole 4, whatever it is. You can add that information there. And then say I have my wife, she wants to come as well, but she doesn't want to golf. So I'm going to add in my wife's name here. I'm not going to bother with the email, but you can also add in comments there. And then you can also, if you want to, you can choose to add, or say I want to pay for skins and mulligans while I'm here. So with all of that done, I've got my event, my 2 golfers or 2 participants, and my registration stuff. So now I'm going to hit register and check out. If you have a bank account connected, you'll be taken directly to Stripe to do the payment processing. Otherwise, you'll be just taken directly to the confirmation page where the registrant will see their name along with a confirmation number. As soon as they're done registering, the information will be added to the registrations table, which you can access underneath the registration details. So if I want to click Manage Registered Participants, this is where I'm going to see the full list of everyone who is registered for my event so far. I can sort by type, the name, email. I can sort by captains to say, okay, these 3 people want to play together. Whatever it is, you've got all that information. Depending on the type of event, you also may be able to capture captain information. So if you're doing a scramble, for example, you'll have when registering, they'll be able to enter in a captain's name as well as a handicap if you're playing a handicapped event. Here you can see who's paid and who hasn't, and then how much they've paid. In this case too, you can also click on any of these names and update them here. I can click email. I can say, okay, this person has paid $100. Now this payment won't go through Stripe, but it's a way for you to keep and manage all of that information in one spot. At any point, you can also come down here and manually enter in a participant. So if I click this add participant, I can select the type, whether it's a golfer, non-golfer, or a sponsor. I can enter in their name and their email and a captain, handicap, and notes, like if they paid skins or not, and then how much they paid in total, or total amount paid for the registration. And simply click that, and now that information's added over here. Now, as soon as the event registration is closed and you've got everything you need, you can come over here and say, okay, these golfers here, I want to add to my scorecard. So I'm going to select their names here, and then I'm going to simply click Send Selected Golfers to Golfers tab. And I'm going to be redirected automatically to that with all of the golfer names listed there. So now if I go over to the leaderboard or the scorecard and open that up, you'll see a full list of all these golfers directly there. And that was 2 clicks away from the registration tab here.